Today, I've actually come out with a plan for a specific image that I want to try to get. That's unusual for me, so it probably won't work. And it's Christmas Eve. Well, it will be when this video comes out. So if you haven't got all your Christmas shopping done, well, you're already in trouble, so you might just as well carry on watching this video. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you do, and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today's actually the 21st of December, but this video is coming out on the 24th, Christmas Eve. Obviously I've got to have time to finish the shoot and edit it before it comes out. Now, unusually for me, as I said in the intro, I've got a specific image in mind. I say unusually because I'm normally quite an opportunistic photographer. I sort of go out and then see what I can find and shoot it. But I've got a very specific image that I've been thinking about doing for a while, and in order for it to work, if it's going to work, and it may not, I need the sun to be setting as far to the west as possible. And that's kind of this week, you know, yesterday, today, tomorrow, and today is the day that I've got the opportunity to come out and shoot it. And we've got some high cloud, which means we might get an interesting sunset, or we might not, I don't know. I've actually come up to where I'm planning on shooting at sunset, even though it's much too early, just because I think there might be an opportunity here now, and I'm not sure if the sunset image is going to work. Basically what I'm doing is looking out from this high vantage point across a place called Cala del Charco, and that kind of curves around. Let's see if I can show you on here. Yeah, so this is Cala del Charco here. You can see it kind of curves around and then comes out into this little headland with Torre el Charco on it, which is the 16th century watchtower, and then the coast carries on. Now normally, most of the year, the sun sets way over this way. Today it should be setting just to the left of the tower, and that's what I was hoping to get, but I don't know if it's going to work. I thought while I was here I might play around with some long exposures. It's a little bit breezy, but we'll give it a go. The reason I shoot this scene from up here is it lets me get separation between the little headland with the tower on and the rest of the coastline. Pretty much any other vantage point along here and they overlap and it doesn't look as good. I'm also concerned about the breeze, if I'm honest. Whether it's going to create too much vibration. I'm not sure if I can put the tripod lower down and still get a clear view. I might be able to. I'm a bit confused. I've checked my PhotoPills app. I checked it before I came out and I've checked it twice on location here. And it's definitely showing that the sun should be setting to the left of where the tower is. But if I look at the light in the sky and the track of the sun, that's not going to happen. It's going to set across to the right. So what I've decided to do, I'm kind of abandoning long exposures now because the wind is getting stronger coming in off the sea, and I can actually feel the vibration in the tripod. And if I lower the tripod down to try and avoid that, I kind of obscure the view. I can't get the composition the way I want. So instead, what I've decided to do is some short exposures, and I've actually gone for a vertical composition, which is kind of putting the coastline sort of in the foreground along the bottom, framing it. The tower and where the sun is in the sky at the moment is directly in the middle of the frame, but low down, with lots and lots of sky, because the sky is quite moody. It's almost certainly going to be a 5x7 or even an 8x10 crop, but it might work. But I'm probably going to have to exposure merge it to actually make the exposure blend, because the sun is quite bright. And so 1/50th of a second, I might even go a bit brighter. Do a 1/30th of a second. Which is definitely going to blow the highlights out quite a lot. So then we'll come down one stop to a 1/60th of a second. And then another stop, 1/125th of a second. The sun's really breaking through now. Gorgeous patterns in the sky, and my 55-200 at 55mm, I couldn't get as much of the sky in as I wanted to really show them off. So I've switched over to a lens I don't use very often, the 15-45. I'll brighten it up because it might, that's kind of what it looks like. I'm shooting it at 1/40th of a second. That looks nice. Give it a go. Yeah, nice. Lovely colours, lovely textures and patterns, and should be some recoverable shadows in the actual coastline. Rushing around changing lenses like nobody's business. I've gone back to the wide angle, similar composition to what I had earlier on, but we've got this gorgeous slanting cloud patterns across the sky. Brighten it up a little bit, might be able to see it a bit better. But very nice. Again, I'm going to have to bracket this, I would think, so one at about a 15th of a second to keep all the detail in that sky. I hope I'm not wobbling the video camera too much. I'm kind of rushing a bit. One at about an 1/8 of a second. and then one more at 1/4 of a second. He's obviously blowing the sky out, but giving me loads of shadow detail if I want it. Right, we had some really nice colours there just after sunset, and I managed to get hopefully some nice images of it. But they're fading now. I've got down off of that hill before it's got too dark, and I'm starting the trek back to the car. The image that I planned to get, I now know is impossible. I don't know why the app was showing me a sunset in a different place to where it really was. Maybe it's my mistake, I don't know. I'll have to investigate further. But at least now I know it can't be done. And you know what? I'm not too bothered, because I think I got some nice images of the sunset that we did get in the place where it actually set. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll join me on my New Year's Eve video when I'll be doing my customary look back at the year, see what's been going on. And if you've enjoyed this video, well, likes, shares and comments are all really appreciated, of course. And if you're new here and you like my stuff, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. And thank you very much for watching. And it just remains for me to wish you a very, very happy Christmas with my Christmas hat on, which is actually keeping my ears warm because it's chilly up here. Thank you very much. Have a great time. And until the next video, bye.